What's up, guys? It's Joel Punisher's Paintball. Today we are bringing you paintball news for December of 2023. I hope that you guys enjoy this video. Make sure that you like and subscribe if you like the content coming from us. And we'll see you guys after the intro. Alright guys, so here we are. It is the end of December 2023. I do apologize. It's been a very busy month. I was on vacation for a week down in Louisiana. Shout out to all my Louisiana folk that's watching. And we just got busy. Media guy Doug is in the process of finding a new permanent job. So as you guys may or may not know, he just works here part-time. So for a while, it might just be me, guys. But I'm here to bring you paintball news because I know that you guys really like this segment. So we've got a lot of good stuff to talk about in the month of December. Some exciting stuff that's going to be coming around the corner, I think, for the beginning of next year. And yeah, so I'm super excited. There's been a lot of mix-ups when it comes to the professional scene and everything else like that. So I think first and foremost, like World Cup happened last month. We already did a recap on that, so make sure you guys check that out. There were some product releases there, new gear-wise. The Force V2 is projected to start shipping here hopefully in the next few months. Super excited about the Force V2. Really like doing that shooting video. Even debating on potentially shooting one next year myself. The Carbon Nano Barrel also came out at World Cup. I'm going to go through that in a couple different videos. We already did like a highlight video, but obviously got to do a shooting video for you guys and sound signature and all that stuff. I've got the Shocker Era here. We're finally starting to get some of these in stock. I got the black right here. We did a shooting video on that. Really good shooter. So that is now on the market. That was released at World Cup, and man, these things shoot really smooth. I would say it's right up there with the DSR Plus as far as shot signature goes. We already did a few comparison videos and everything else like that. But yeah, if you guys are a Shocker fan, this definitely shoots better than the amp. So that is a new product video. So let's talk about some of the stuff that's happened, in December. Ironman, Los Angeles Ironman, man, recruiting a good portion of Baltimore Revo. I don't know what happened with the Revo camp. I'm sure there's people in here that do know what happened in the Revo camp, but it's fallen apart. There's like quite a few of their core players have signed on with Los Angeles Ironman. So, Ironman had a very difficult season this year. I think they finished like 18th or 19th overall, so it wasn't a good season for them. Ironman's obviously like one of Dye's flagship teams. You also have the Russian Legion, and you have Columbus Level, and Columbus Level unfortunately is selling their spot to Todd Adamson. So be kind of interesting to see if like Todd signs on to be a Dye team, and if we'll continue with being one of the top Dye flagship teams. But Los Angeles Ironman has always been like a core figure. Revo's always was a solid team. It'll be kind of interesting to see like what that looks like and everything else like that. If the Ironmen can climb up through the ranks next year and hopefully perform a little bit better than they did for 2023. J-Rab signed on with Russian Legion. J-Rab was, obviously a killer. There was a lot of news breaking at the beginning of this year when Mark Johnson from AC Diesel really sized up his roster with Mouse, Goldman, and, signed up J-Rab and some other players as well. But unfortunately, I don't know if something happened there or if, J-Rab just wasn't happy or whatever the case may be. But J-Rab is no longer part of AC Diesel. And that should be an interesting thing. Russian Legion's been kind of surprising for me like the last year or two. They're usually a top team and just haven't been able to put it together. So maybe adding J-Rab, just like the good old days, the PSP days, will bring things back for them. Other thing, obviously, Paintball Fit moves up to the pro spot. Blast Camp is also going pro. Congratulations to all the semi-pro teams that now stand a chance. Should be interesting this year. What else? Columbus Level sells their spot. I am going to do a separate video on that to kind of go into a little bit more detail there. Would rather let the people that are responsible for buying and selling and everything else like that say anything if they'd like to. But, it was a core part of paintball in Ohio. Ohio's a big paintball state, and unfortunately, you know, having a pro team only an hour away was a really cool thing for me, especially having this store and building this store to the point that it's at now. You know, it was really cool to have a pro team. So unfortunately, like, it's sad to see those guys go. I'll be curious to see like who retains pro spots from that roster, because you know that was a really solid roster. Obviously, Danny Schonauer signed on with Dynasty, which that was a huge move. Dynasty is very selective on who they sign, obviously, and you know, shout out to Danny once again. Congratulations, buddy. That's pretty awesome that you're getting that opportunity to play with the Dragon. So we'll see what happens with Columbus Level, you know, but you know, lots of mix-ups, new pro teams being reformed, everything else like that. Another announcement, guys, is that Punishers most likely will be carrying Kinetic paintball products for the 2024 moving forward. I actually wear Kinetic pants. A lot of people don't know that, but those are the pants that I choose to wear. So with that said, watch out, because I'm going to be doing some product reviews of some of their products. They've got a really cool like modular pod pack. They've got really high quality pants that I've been wearing, and I just never really advertise it. And then they are just releasing a hoodie, which is a hoodie to play in. So I'll be super excited. Rob over at Kinetic is going to be sending me that stuff, so I'm super excited to try that stuff out. So shout out to Kinetic. I look forward to dealing with you guys and everything else like that. And then obviously, I think probably from a product standpoint, talked about the era, but the DLX Luxe Idol, guys, $1,799. Lots of people giving feedback on that. Obviously, that's a super high price point, but I'm excited to see what it's all about. They're saying it's going to come towards the end of January. I've been talking with them for a couple months about it. It's good to see that, you know, they've officially released publicly so I can talk about it. But I'm super excited to see what they're going to bring to the table. They're advertising that it's going to be one of the most changed Luxes, you know, since the Lux Ice to the Lux X, which there was a lot of changes there. The bolt system was different. The Pro Latch frame was different. Just lots of differences with the Lux X compared to the Lux Ice. They're saying the same is going to be that from the TM40 to the Lux Idol. So I'm super excited about that. Usually when Lux releases something, you know, they make a major change. I think the Era, unfortunately, was not a huge change, but hopefully this Lux is sweet, and we can obviously bring you guys some great content on that. And then last but not least, the only other product, guys, that I would like to talk about is the G1 Headwear. I'm going to show a screenshot here. It's basically like a performance headwear, like a beanie style. We'll be doing a product review on that. Ran into those guys at World Cup, talked to them. We are carrying their product on our website, so check it out. And make sure you guys watch the product review video and pick one up if you guys are interested. But the idea is that it's supposed to keep your head cool while you're playing, but still offer you that like beanie style of playing. So I'm super excited to try one for 2024 and hand some out and see what people think of them and everything else like that. So with that said, guys, I'm sure there's probably other stuff that I missed. It's kind of the down season for the scenario world, but you know, obviously a lot of good scenario events coming in 2024. Living Legends is going back to Hell Survivors. I do know that, so that's kind of big news. And yeah, so with that said, guys, lots of good commentary for December of 2023. I hope that you guys are excited for the beginning of 2024. I'm super excited to get back on the field and everything else like that. So we'll see you guys soon. Thank you guys so much for watching.